All right, Monroe Chambers.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
That was good.
Yeah, is it good to like hang out with everybody here? You haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, no, it's good. I haven't seen a couple of these guys in a long, long time.
But I mean, like, obviously you're in 14. Look, here's the thing about 14. Eli like never really leaves, but technically he's in university, but he's like coming back.
That's right. Yeah, he's graduated now twice, technically. Like, he graduated, then they're like, okay, come back for a little bit, where I basically just Skyped the whole season.
Yeah, okay.
And then they brought me back for the final season, basically to wrap up Eclair.
Yeah.
So that was nice. Thanks for bringing me back. Thanks for the work.
Hey, don't thank me. Thank Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Thanks, Linda Scott.
Thank you.
Eclair. Okay, do you know what a ship is?
I do know. I know what shipping is because of Eclair.
Yeah, I was told about that. Yeah, like Krista taught me.
Krista taught you?
Yeah, she was like, "This is a ship," and I was like, "What? Like one that sails?" She's like, "No, like when you mix the names." So I feel really hip and with it right now. So
Nice.
I'm gonna drop Eclair like I know what that.
Perfect.
Like I knew what that was at the
Yeah.
beginning. Eclair. Eclair was like standout couple. Don't you think?
Honestly, it surprised me as much as Aislinn did. It was kind of funny how it all kind of happened. Fans really do, I think, like the couple, and we don't understand why.
Yeah.
They're so dysfunctional and they're so crazy, but in a great way. They're crazy for love, they're crazy for each other, and they're really entertaining in that way. But we've been with them for so long that we just go like we just face palm at some of the stuff they do because we know
Yeah.
them
Are
so
you
well.
reading it, being like, "Ugh, what
Again,
now, man?
again, yeah,
What
Eli,
now?"
relax.
Because
Claire.
it was from like 10 to 14.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a long time.
I love the way your character's introduced.
With
I think
the
it's
hearse.
so cool. The hearse.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he just like shows up with a hearse and eyeliner. Like that's the way things are.
That's who he is. Yeah, yeah.
But I have a question that has been plaguing me for many, many years now. Where the hell does one get a hearse? How did he have one?
This is the question of the day. I don't know. I know the actual hearse is from Newfoundland. I know that.
You know the history of the hearse.
I know the history of the hearse. I know it's a 69. I know it's from Newfoundland. But I don't know how he got it. I have no idea. It's kind of, I always put two and two together, like a creepy backstory, because his ex-girlfriend died,
Yeah.
hit by a car. So I like
So
to
like,
think
did you
that this
drive
is
the
her
hearse? And then just raced
And
away
then
with it.
raced it out of there. He's like, okay, bye, baby. I love you. And then, like, took it back because I need to ride home. I need to get home. It's raining. Sorry, babe. I'm not going to walk home in the rain. I'm not just some scrub.
I just dropped you off.
yeah, I just dropped you off. Bye, baby.
So bad.
I'll see you in the
Well,
afterlife.
because I tried to solve it too. I was like, hey, Bullfrog. And I'm like, no, he's like a DJ.
He's a DJ.
He's a disc jock, whatever. Or DJ.
VJ? No, DJ.
DJ.
I think DJ.
So maybe like, what was Eli's mom? Like maybe she was like a
Cece.
mortician
We don't
or
know.
something.
Maybe he's a more, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or maybe he worked at a funeral home.
Truth.
And maybe this is
Could be
like,
something Eli would so do. I wrote a poem beside
I
Dead
wrote a
Bodies.
poem. Yeah, exactly. I wrote this short play. This like short film play. It's about like life and death.
It's about like 14 corpses that just stay there.
It's like a blooming flower that's on fire. It's just burning.
I mean, that's why I kind of loved it though. But I think that's why like Eclair was so nuts because they were both like really dramatic and artistic and
Their personalities are so bold and so in your face
Yeah.
and so opinionated that they were kind of like these two trains, and they're either going to crash and burn or they were going to make something like a beautiful piece of art
Yeah.
that is just like this wrecked piece of metal, because that's what they were. They had all these sharp edges and like just horrible things happen to each other that they would do to each other maliciously and intend to do it, but they loved each other so much. It was all out of love.
Well, I think they just always wanted each other's attention, which is why they kept doing that. You know, it's like,
True.
look at me, look at me. Well, everybody, of course, loves Eclair, but like you kind of were, you know, well, not were, you are. Like the heartthrob of that couple. Like, does that like make you feel weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very strange to me. When
The
people
girl's
say
like,
it,
oh my God, Eli.
yeah, I don't agree. Like, not that I don't agree. Like, I can, sure, like, thank you, I appreciate it, but I never could wrap my head around it. I'm like, me? Little old me?
Little old
me?
Oh, I think you're very handsome.
No, it was very flattering, kind of cool that way, because I was never that guy in high school, and I was never that person.
Yeah.
So for people to think that, it was kind of funny.
It is weird, right? Because it's so funny when you see yourself one way and then everybody sees it differently because they see it as the character.
Right.
And also, we're given a lot of help when we're on camera. You know,
Yeah,
we got,
thank you.
You know, we got some
8 hours of
makeup,
surgery.
yeah. You know.
Yeah.
But I feel this. I mean, I was in no way felt like the heartthrob of.
And you were in
Degrassi,
your own
but-
right, though, weren't
Well,
you?
I guess because I was like, I was the only gay kid, so I guess I'd be like the
Right.
gay. But no, I never felt. I mean, I know what it is. It's just like a really bizarre feeling. Are you like?
quite studly. Adama.
Thank you.
Quite studly.
Thank you. That's kind of what I tell myself, to pick myself up.
You look yourself in the mirror. Get out there, stud.
Stud. I mean, I don't have your calves, but I'm doing the best I can. This is what I found. I was always closest to the people on set that I had all my scenes with.
Right.
Because we spend all the time together.
Yeah.
So, like, what's you and Aislin's, like, relationship like?
Same way as that way. We're kind of like this brother and sister kind of vibe because we played that once before, but we were both we cared very much about our characters and we wanted to make sure we did respect to them, and when they were together we wanted to make sure it was do the best for them. But
Yeah.
we were great. We have a great relationship. I think it's really, we have a very creative relationship and professional relationship
nice.
on set, but offset we can talk about, you know, the world, politics, and like just have fun together. It was never too awkward. Which is because going through those kind of intimate scenarios and
Yeah.
getting really deep emotionally with people sometimes it can be awkward and off-throwing. But it was good.
Yeah, like, imagine being in, like, a couple for 4 years of the character with somebody you don't like.
Right.
You know, I think
Yeah.
that really affects it. And I realize, like, you know, you guys had such great chemistry, and I think, of course, that inspires the writers and inspires the characters
It's awesome that
to
you
spend
think
time
that.
on those characters. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Um,
she'll probably tell you when you do the interview here. She hated me at first.
Yeah, she despised you at
She
first.
didn't like me.
I mean, I can totally understand that.
Yeah, I'm a pretty disliked person. Like, I'm
Why did she not like you? Why? What
I don't know,
happened?
but at first, it was when we worked together when we were. She was 10, I was 13.
What?
We just did the interview and she was talking about
What
it.
were you-
We did a movie called Murder in the Hamptons. We played
Okay.
twins, which is pretty hilarious.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. And yeah, I think a part of it was that she was an only child, and then she said that she thought I was awesome, but I wouldn't give her the time of day. Like, I wouldn't, like, because she was younger, I was 13.
I see.
I
And
didn't
you were
see
like,
her.
I run things. I don't have to
I am the runner.
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome to Singapore. I didn't think it that way at all, but it was kind of funny to hear her say, like, yeah, I did not like you. You were annoying. And I was like, oh.
I love how, like, as a 10-year-old, 13's like,
Yeah,
you know,
what's up,
I'm the
little
coolest
one?
guy in the room.
I'm the coolest guy here. As a 13.
But it's also cool with like, do you look back on the show and see how, like, just to see you grow up? Like, it's weird to see as a kid, yourself as a child.
Well, number one, I hate watching myself on camera. It's the worst thing in the world. Put me in a
Really?
room, that's torture for me. So I only watch stuff in my own room. Like, I don't like watching
With other
premieres. No, I don't. I can't do it. Like, my
Yeah.
father can't watch
With you.
with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just overcritical. Like, as we are as actors, you just get overcritical, perfectionist, and you start editing yourself there, so it's not good. But 100%, when I joined Degrassi, I was older, right? So I didn't join
So
when
how
I
old
was...
were you when you started?
I was 19 when I joined.
Oh, really?
So I was playing a 15-year-old at that time. I'm still
Oh.
playing a 15-year-old because I look like a baby. Yeah, so I joined when I was older because I looked so young. And
So
so it was
interesting.
different
You
for
were
me.
19?
I was 19 when I joined.
On that, when you walked out of a hearse with
That's
eyeliner,
right.
you were 19.
That's right.
Wow, good genes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see
you
my
know-
father, he's like 61 now, but he looks like he's 50. He's 61, but he looks like he's 57. It's good genes.
That's actually really impressive, though, because then you were really young starting, but you had, like, a lot of heavy content for, like, or no, Eli was really young, and it was great that it worked out that you were older than your character, because you had a lot of heavy content. Maybe that
Yeah.
helped you, right? Because you're going in there immediately playing a character with bipolar disorder.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. It wasn't. Everyone thought that was the beginning part. At first, he was OCD. He was a hoarder.
Yeah,
At
the
first, he was just
hoarding.
this rebellious.
Because that was about his ex-girlfriend who had passed away, and
Exactly. So for like an episode or two, that was his main stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they thought it was, and then it turned out to be manic depressive bipolar. But he was great. I think it did benefit me, just to kind of be a little older and bring. I'm no by any means mature, but maturity to it.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like, I think it was a learning curve for me because I had never, before then, I'd never tackled disorders before, and so when they were giving me that opportunity, when they throw that at me, I felt absolutely blessed. I was like, perfect. I can sink my teeth into this, but I learned the love of disorders. Like, I love performing that, so I got to do it once on a show called Cracked. I got to play Tourette's, and got to do a couple other things, which is a lot of fun for
So
me.
then, like, how did you prepare for it? Did you, like, go in and research for these,
Yeah.
like, different conditions and how they're manifested, how they...
Yeah, I like to watch a lot of documentaries and just see person on person, what their tics are, what triggers them, not what is on the surface, like what is the stereotype,
Yeah.
and what I can, because with disorders it's a lot of fun because you can create your own little tics. You can create your
True,
own
yeah.
very personalized individual characteristics, where usually when you're given a character, you're told that it's this, that, and the other. That's exactly what you're playing with. This, they're told you the disorder. Now you get to go and spring webs of emotions and characteristics and little little jewels and little Easter eggs for yourself
Yeah.
that are your own, and hopefully people see them, so you don't have to indicate this is my emotion. It's like let you find out
Yeah.
through what I'm thinking in my mind. That's a lot of fun.
And did
for
you
me.
discover them as you were going?
Yeah, because they didn't tell me anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
little things came up, and so I did the hoarding one. It was this and that, and then with the bipolar one, throughout him writing the play and him breaking down and like him almost
driving hearses into walls.
him almost dying a couple times.
Yeah.
That was fun for me to kind of build that, find out while the audience found out a
Yeah.
little bit.
And have like a really unique character, essentially. Is what you would describe
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And no, I think you did beautifully. I love Eli. I think
Oh,
Eli's a
thanks,
great
man. I
character.
appreciate it.
I like that he was really sincere, and you really were rooting for him, you know, because he was really doing his best.
I hope so, because I thought he was a dick, honestly.
Yeah, but then
so
you
many
realize that
times.
it's like not his fault in so many ways,
Exactly.
you know, and he's just trying.
Exactly, because well, like as actors, we can't judge our character. We have to understand its truth.
Totally.
Oh, that's without getting too thespian on it, but you have to, you know, you have to you have to root for him at some level. Not everyone is evil. Not everyone is mean. There's a good side to it. It's like Dallas's character.
Yeah.
Dimitri Choyat plays it beautifully, and his character has this bitter mask over him, like this kind of cocky, arrogant, womanizing person, but deep down he's this very fatherly person who cares, and you see that with him and Drew. And that was one thing with Eli, because of all the crazy thing he was doing and malicious emotional attacks he was doing to Claire and to himself. You had to root for him.
Yeah.
There has to be that
Yeah.
silver lining of, and so I'm glad that came across.
When the whole pregnancy thing happened, I was just like, oh, you know, like Drew, he doesn't really have a thing with Claire. I want to be Claire, and this is like, I mean, I was upset.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when it was like your baby, I was like, boom. Well, not your baby, Eli's baby, but it's one of those things where it's like, I think, you know, a character like Eli could handle it now because he went through all those experiences, and I feel like he's figured out who he is
100%.
way more. Shoot me like a favorite behind the scenes moment. You know, I wasn't there for your years, so like, what was like a behind the scenes time, maybe with Aislinn or the cast? I feel like you and Luke probably got into some trouble.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Luke pranked a little bit here and there. Luke like tried to scare people around corners. He would wait until you turn the corner to scare you.
Kind of like Ellen.
Yeah.
Did he yell at you? Yeah.
Yeah, yelling me a couple times. A lot of it. There was also we had a pool table in the green room, and we used to play pool. And there's so many times where they'd be shooting and somebody would hit the pool ball too much and hit a
Like-
wall and
Purposely hard?
purposely like Raymond Black. You always had to break something.
And like break a clock.
Break a clock. Yeah. Seriously. Jesus Christ.
Everyone knows about it.
Yeah. You guys
Careful,
Luke's
he's slowly creeping up.
He's like slowly slipping away. No, a lot of it's just, it's hard to pinpoint one. It's just a lot of fun times on set trying to pass the time sometimes.
Yeah, man.
If you're not working every day, you know it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like YouTube videos all day
Exactly.
long.
There's those weird days, you know, where you have the first scene at the beginning of the day and the scene at the very end of the day, and you're like, I got nothing to do other than like hang out,
Yeah.
like with my friends. So
I can't go out and have half a new beer.
Yeah.
I gotta come back.
stuck in this compound. What are we gonna do? No, it's a lovely experience. Okay, I want to see how well you know Eli. I have an Eli trivia for you.
Okay.
So Eli trivia for you,
Right.
Monroe. What were the two plays that Eli wrote?
Love Roulette and Romeo and Jules.
You guys are so good. When I was coming up with them, because I don't remember anything from my
Right,
years, so many
yeah.
years of that. I'm like, oh, they're never gonna get this. You guys are killing it. Okay, give me an Eli one. Let's see how well I know Eli.
An Eli one?
Yeah, give me an Eli trivia.
Okay, what was his dead girlfriend's name?
Oh my God!
Do you know?
What was her dead girlfriend's name?
What's her name? Wait, don't say it. Adama's got it.
Luke knows everything, man.
Luke doesn't know. Luke doesn't know.
Degrassi Genie.
What are you doing? Get in here!
Just in time. Tell me the answer.
You don't know.
I do.
You have no
no,
idea.
Oh, yes.
Is it like with an A, like Angie?
No.
Why are you whispering it to him? It was his question.
Oh, I remember now.
I know.
There we are.
Julia.
Haunts your whispers and dreams.
Yeah.
God,
Thanks
and
for that,
I
man.
just
Give me
read
signals over here.
Awesome, man. Thank you, man. Good hangout.
blast.
Always. Peace.
Nice.